All right, I'm going to continue where I left off a while ago. And what I had done is I had hooked up our input to the top, input 0, and that was from our start push button. And then I hooked up our output, which is the green light, and it's output 0, and it went up here to the green light. Now the the neutral on the lights, all three of those lights, they share a neutral, but it goes back to our 24 volt source on the neutral. So all you're doing is you're hooking up. I've got positive voltage coming into this output and then leaving and going to my green light, and then the neutral is kind of a common neutral on there. So we'll talk more about that later. Now I'm going to, now that I've done that, I'm going to download my program. So I click download, and let me start over. I want to make sure I click my comms and system comms and make sure that I'm on the correct PLC, which I am. Okay, so I'm going to download my program and name it with your name and save it to your computer on the drive that I've showed you where to save it at. Okay, and I'm going to just call this Smith Program 1. Save it. And now this is where it tells me that I've clicked the wrong PLC. I clicked MicroLogix 1000, but it's changing it over to the 1000 DH-485, etc., etc. So I'm going to proceed with that because it's doing this for me. Click yes, and this is where it's putting the program on the PLC itself. So I'm going to go online with it, which means this will highlight. Okay, or it should. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in run mode, and that just means that the PLC will be running. So yes, and now we can see that our rails of our ladder are highlighted here, and I can literally see when I push the button. I'm going to push the start push button, and it highlights the green input there, showing me that it's on, but at the same time, it also highlights my output, showing me that the output is energized as well. And I think you can see the green light lit up there. I'm going to let go of it, and the light turns off. So this is a real simple input-output program, and we'll make sure this is called examine if closed input, the symbol is, and this is called an output energizer, an OTE. A lot of times you'll see it listed as an OTE. Okay, so real simple, push button to an indicator light. When you push the button, it turns the indicator light on. This is a real basic program. So good luck with this one. I'm going to put it back in program, and then I'm going to go offline. Okay, and we are done for today.